So in continuation, for the spherical shape, consider a spherical container of the inner radius r1 which is equal to 8 centimeter, outer radius r2 which is equal to 10 centimeter, and the thermal conductivity K is equal to 45 watt per meter Kelvin. This is T1, R1 that is 8 centimeter, R2 that is 10 centimeter, thermal conductivity K that is the 45 watt per meter Kelvin, and the temperature T1 is 200 degrees Celsius. The inner and the outer surfaces of the container are maintained at constant temperature of T1 which is equal to 200 degrees Celsius and T2 which is equal to 80 degrees Celsius respectively. As a result of some chemical reactions occurring inside, obtain a general relation for the temperature distribution inside the shell under the steady state condition and determine the rate of heat loss from the container, or determine the rate of heat loss from the sphere. So the numerical is the same type, that is you have to obtain the general equation and calculate the rate of heat loss, which is calculated by using the Fourier law. Simplification of this, you will get this equation, and as a result we are simply substituting 4 pi K is 45 watt per meter Kelvin. Four pi K into R1 and R2. R1 is 0.08 meter, R2 is 0.1 meter, and the temperature difference of T1 minus T2 upon R2 minus R1. So that comes out as the 27.1 kilowatt. Note that the total rate of heat transfer through a spherical shell is constant, but the heat flux that is Q dot, which is equal to Q upon area, that is 4 pi r square, is not, since it decreases with direction of heat transfer with increasing radius as shown in the figure. This, that is the Q dot 1, small q dot 1, which is equal to Q1 upon A1, which is Q1 already we have calculated as 27.1. However, A1 is the area, that is 4 pi into the R1 square. Here it comes as 337 kilowatt. This is the heat flux at the surface A1. This is the heat flux at the surface A2. Heat flux at the surface A1, heat flux at the surface A2. So that values, they're different. When you calculate the heat rate of heat conduction, the value is same. यहां से यहां पे हीट कंडक्शन जो हो रहा है, that is same, Q1 which is equal to the Q2 which is equal to the Q, the same heat that will be transferred. This same value of Q that will be transferred here, capital Q, that is nothing but the rate of heat conduction. and when it's called in terms of a flux. Flux is nothing but capital Q upon the area is the flux. Units are watt per meter square for the heat flux. This is what? The watt per meter square, that is the flux units. So Q1 and Q2, they are different. Q2 is less than the Q1. This is to be remembered, and this will be helpful you for determining the critical insulation thickness. Then we will also consider the second numerical based on this. That is a hollow sphere 10 centimeter ID and 30 centimeter OD of a material having thermal conductivity of 50 watt per meter Kelvin is used as a container for a liquid chemical mixture. Its inner and outer surface temperature are 300 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius respectively. Determine the heat flow rate through the sphere. Also estimate the temperature at a point a quarter of the way between the inner and the outer cylinder. Means the heat flow you have to calculate, that is what? The Q you have to calculate for a spherical cylinder. So we are using the formula for a spherical cylinder Q, which is equal to 4 pi R2 R1 K into bracket T1 minus T2 upon R2 minus R1. So you will get 9.42 kilowatts. And the second thing is to estimate the temperature at a point quarter of the way between the inner and the outer surface. Quarter of the way, that is 10 centimeter and 30 centimeter by 4. 10 centimeter 5 centimeter plus 30 centimeter or 15 centimeter half minus 5 centimeter, uska 1/4 quarter of that. So its distance that is coming as 7.5 centimeter radius. So equating the two things, that is for the general radius R1 R2 or Ri Ro, and for the radius Ri and R, here we have to calculate the R radius, so its corresponding temperature is the T. So you can remember this formula or obtain it by equating the two conditions. Formulas are same. The same formula you have to remember, which this 4 pi k R1 R2 into T1 minus T2 upon R2 minus R1. But for a distance R, here the distance is R2, here the distance is R. So this T2, that is replaced by this temperature T, which is to be calculated, and R2 that is replaced with this R. Here R2 that is also replaced with the R. That means for this distance of R, which is 7.5 centimeter, substituting here and here and here, I have to calculate the value of this temperature T. that comes as 200 degrees Celsius.